Hey, what's up? Fun little fact. They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Whatever, at this point you know the drill. Plasma deck, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. AI is making me suffer, yada yada yada. Yep. Okay, let's get into it. ChatGPT chose popcorn as the very first Joker this time, and of course, we're back to making up more BS. Last time, ChatGPT was very focused on doing damage and healing up our Jokers, and this time, ChatGPT, for whatever reason, is very focused on XP, which, in case you didn't know, still not a mechanic in Balatro. Second shop, it's time to pick up Mad Joker for plus free molt per played Joker. I hate my life. For these sections, ChatGPT just likes cards with a lot of enhancements on them. It doesn't matter what they are. ChatGPT just hears molt card and it goes, wee woo, amazing, incredible. Whatever has the most like bonuses or effects, that's just what it chooses. And then we picked up Sly Joker for plus 4 molt if a discard was unused. Anyway, time to quickly use this downtime to go over our current Joker effects in the heaviest quotation marks you can possibly imagine. The only reason I'm including this shop is the pure and utter joy and experience. It's like watching a 2-year-old finally figure out that the triangle goes in the triangle hole. ChatGPT actually got one of the Joker effects correct. It says that Mr. Bones saves you from death, which is actually correct. Very good, ChatGPT. It also had the correct effect for the death card for whatever reason. And right on cue, it's like it's scripted in every single video. Somehow we always have an overpowered Joker like Stuntman show up. The only question is, how is ChatGPT going to manage to ruin it this time? That is really the only question in my mind. I don't know why. I truly don't. ChatGPT. It doesn't happen with any other planet card. Jupiter is a planet. It's not a Joker. It doesn't have this problem with any other planet card, but for some reason, it really believes wholeheartedly that Jupiter is a Joker card and not a planet card. Anyway, I don't think I've gone over it yet, but here is the Joker effect for Stuntman, as well as the Joker effect for the Jupiter Joker. Stuntman, plus 4 molt if last hand was a straight. Scales super well with Plasma Deck's double molt. Not correct. Yippee. I kid you not. ChatGPT, I swear I'm just being trolled because ChatGPT gave the exact correct definition for Abstract Joker. Gives plus 3 molt per Joker. What? I'm so confused. I swear ChatGPT is just messing with me on purpose at this point. It knows what the Jokers do. It is just choosing to lie to me. Here we pick up Ramen for plus 1 hand size and plus 1 XP, whatever the hell that means. Unfortunately, this is the beginning of the end because ChatGPT bought Diet Cola, which does nothing until you sell it. I want you to take a wild guess, guys. Guess in the comments down below. Do you think ChatGPT sold Diet Cola for the entire run? You'll be shocked. You will be shocked. And in this shop, ChatGPT chose to buy Golden Joker. And you know what? I think it's time for a Joker effects recap. Let's let ChatGPT remind us of our awesome Joker effect. Gold Joker gives you flat molt. Stuntman gives you plus 4 molt per straight. Ramen gives you plus 1 hand size and plus 1 XP. Diet Cola also gives you plus 1 hand size and plus 1 XP. What amazing Joker effects. Seems like ChatGPT is going all in on this XP thing. Let's see if it works out for them. ChatGPT was so confused here, it did not list a single correct Joker that we had in our possession and eventually just gave up. It wanted to buy Onyx Gate or whatever the hell it's called, but it just eventually gave up because it couldn't figure out what Joker to sell because it has no idea for some reason what Jokers we have, even though it should have been keeping track the entire time. Saturn grants plus 1 XP per card. Uranus gives bonus chips and XP for Jokers. Mercury, plus 1 molt per spade card played. Earth, plus 1 molt per club card played. Mars gives XP for discarded cards. Of course, ChatGPT went for Uranus for more of that sweet, sweet XP. Here, ChatGPT was convinced we only had 2 jokers left, and one of them was Jupiter Joker and one of them was Abstract Joker. I feel so bad. ChatGPT is so lost. It has no idea what's going on anymore. Because of this, after ChatGPT sold the very last possible Joker that it thought we had, I made the executive decision to give ChatGPT a refresher of what Jokers we had, just so ChatGPT would have some idea of what was going on. Not that it would matter, of course. ChatGPT was still essentially clueless, but at least now it could tell me what Jokers to sell. So let's talk about what's actually happening out of ChatGPT's world of make believe and imagination. So our actual jokers suck. We have one useful joker right now. All of the rest of them do nothing. So just to clarify, one joker is carrying the entire run, and we have 4 jokers that are basically just dead weight. One good joker could improve our run by like tenfold, bro. We need something. Unfortunately, here we're kind of starting to struggle. I mean, Stuntman is still carrying us, but without a really good Joker, this run is not going to last much longer. So we need to pray for some luck in the next shop, and we also need to pray not only to get a good Joker, but we also need to pray that ChatGPT will have the minuscule brain power to pick that Joker for us. Here, ChatGPT wanted Supernova, but then I asked it which Joker it wanted to sell, and it couldn't decide, and it just thought that all of our Jokers were better than Supernova, I guess. So at the end of the day, it decided to sell nothing. Which, of course makes sense. Obviously, Diet Cola is putting in work and helping us clear the blinds. So, yep, don't get Supernova. That's fine, ChatGPT. That's fine. Who am I to argue? We're gonna be fine. Do you guys remember that miracle I mentioned earlier? Well, hold on to your horses because it's about to happen. If ChatGPT gets Brainstorm here, we actually could win. For the first time, we are so close to victory. Ante 6. We only need 2 more, and the extra power from Brainstorm could literally win us the entire run. Here, ChatGPT bought Cloud9, but it's okay. Even though we only have $9, selling a Joker, we could still have enough money to buy Brainstorm, and you will not believe what ChatGPT chose to do next. After selling Cloud9, ChatGPT agreed with me. It agreed that we should buy Brainstorm. And for the Joker it chose to sell Stuntman. Yay! Yay! Give it up for ChatGPT, folks. We did it. We're screwed. Woohoo! And despite my best efforts and copying my ×1 molt constellation with my Brainstorm, we were not able to beat the next blind. This is gonna be the last video in this series, unless you guys really want to see this again. But this will not be the end of Balatro. I have some fun video ideas in the works, as well as some other things as well. But comment down below what challenges you want to see in Balatro next.